TPP countries, including the United States, will be able to sell more goods to each other, but it also has important strategic benefits. TPP is a core pillar of America's rebalance to the Asia Pacific. And the trade and the growth it supports will reinforce America's security alliances and regional partnerships. It will build greater integration and trust across this region. And I have said before, and I will say again, failure to move ahead with TPP would not just have economic consequences, but would call into question America's leadership in this vital region. So, as difficult as the politics are back home, I will continue to push hard on the U.S. Congress to approve TPP before I leave office, because I think it is important for this entire region and it is important for the United States. I believe that nations are stronger and more successful when they uphold human rights. We speak out for these rights not because we think our own country is perfect, no nation is, but not because we think every country should do as we do, because each nation has to follow its own path. But we will speak up on behalf of human rights because we believe they are the birthright of every human being. And we know that democracy can flourish in Asia because we've seen it thrive, from Japan and South Korea to Taiwan. Across this region, we see citizens reaching to shape their own futures. And freedom of speech and assembly and the right to organize peacefully in civil society without harassment or fear of arrest or disappearing, we think makes a country stronger. A free press that can expose abuse and injustice makes a country stronger. And access to information and an open internet where people can learn and share ideas makes a country stronger. An independent judiciary that upholds the rule of law and free and fair elections so that citizens can choose their own leaders. These are all the rights that we seek for all people. We believe that societies are more stable and just when they recognize the inherent dignity of every human being. The dignity of being able to live and pray as you choose, so that Muslims know they are a part of Myanmar's future. And Christians and Buddhists have the right to worship freely in China. The dignity of being treated equally under the law, so that no matter where you come from, or who you love, or what you look like, you are respected. And the dignity of a healthy life, because no child should ever die from hunger, or a mosquito bite, or the poison of dirty water. This is the justice that we seek in the world. And finally, we believe that the ties between our nations must be rooted in friendship and trust between our peoples. I think of several Laotian Americans whose families came to the United States as refugees. Our nations are connected, not just by policies, but also by people like John Gwangdara, whose family settled in our state of Nebraska, and after high school joined our military, served with our elite special forces, and ultimately gave his life for our nation. His mother said he is a son of the Lao people, and he sacrificed for us, and we honor him. We're connected by Chanapa Kamboza, who came to America when she was 7 years old and who is back here today. And for years, she urged the United States to do more to help remove unexploded bombs here in Laos. There are many, many problems in this world that might not be able to be solved in a lifetime, she said, but this is one we can fix. So Chanapa, we thank you for working to fix this problem. And we're connected by Stacy Pengwai, who's here as well and who I met earlier. Her parents came to America and stressed the importance of education. And today, this proud Laotian American serves at our embassy here in Laos. I feel a sense of home, she says, as if I've known this country before through my parents. It feels like we've come full circle. So Stacy, on behalf of all of us, thank you for helping to bring our countries closer together. So these are the values that guide us. And this is the partnership that America offers here in Laos and across the Asia Pacific. Respect for your sovereignty, security and peace through cooperation, investment in the health of children, education for students, support for entrepreneurs, development and trade that creates jobs for all of us and protects our environment, a commitment to rights and dignity